Now, what about the lingo? What are some terms or some phrases one might hear in the city of Detroit right about now?
What up, though? For sure, that's...
What up, what it do, that's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, though? What's happening, what up, what it do, that's for sure. But everybody in my city say, what up, though? What up, what up, though? What up, what up, though? What up, though?
What up, though, everybody? It's your girl, Jess G.
And it's your girl, Tashi.
And we're back with another episode of the What Up, Though podcast.
What up, though?
Hey, what up, though, friends?
Hey, friend. How you been? How's your week? The look on Jessica's face right now.
It was a very long week, actually.
What you do? What happened?
Girl, nothing. I just be working.
Dragging your kid around.
And Kennedy got cheer.
Yeah.
And games. She had her first game.
How'd she do?
She did good. She was cheering her little heart out.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little leader on her little squad. I'm like, you be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Yes. Okay, cheer mom.
But yeah, she liked cheer more than she liked gymnastics, so that's good.
She can really
But the weeks is just long. They be long.
They do be long.
Like, I don't know. I'm like, we got to do this the whole rest of September and October. I'm tired.
You gonna feel like you ain't got nothing to do after that.
Good.
It's gonna be a real wait. Well, she gonna find something else to do.
Who?
You know your kid. She don't like to sit down.
It'll be wintertime. You ain't got no choice. It's dark at 5:30. What we gonna be doing?
I don't know. Swimming?
No. It's
not an option?
No. No. This is enough. August to November is good enough for us.
Back in the spring?
No. August.
Just these months?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whatever you say.
She didn't do nothing the last spring. What's she supposed to do?
I don't know. I feel like kids be doing stuff.
Your kid don't be doing nothing.
She not old enough to do nothing yet.
She could be in gymnastics.
She about to start swimming.
Or something.
She about to start swimming. But that's still only one day a week.
That's enough. You will soon find that is enough.
Girl, once I start school, it's going to be terrible.
Because this is practice. This is 5 days a week. It's practice 4 days and games on Saturday.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like, we literally only have Sunday and Monday where we don't have cheer.
That's another reason why I'm glad that I'm about to do school now, because if she got a schedule crazy like that,
you can't
do nothing else outside of it.
How was your week?
Long.
What'd you do?
Work. But I played hard yesterday, so.
Work hard, play hard, work hard.
Hey.
Whose song is
Work.
that?
Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, yep.
Work. Yeah, I played hard last night. I had a little date or whatever.
A little date.
Little date or whatever. It was nice. It's so weird because I usually I don't do dates.
I was about to. People who've been listening to the podcast. Me and Tashi, we are not the same people who was recording earlier this year. Like, think back to Valentine's Day when we had a cry fest on the couch watching Trey Songz. Like, them bitches from February
are dead. They're dead.
These is not the same bitches in September. Both of us. And even if you go back to Trigger, now if you a real day one and you go back, I am not that same person from episode 10.
Bruh.
Ain't that crazy?
When I listen back to that, I'm like, who is this?
Bruh. I don't know. Innocent bystander. That was before the last 2 niggas that I had. Them 2 niggas did a number on me.
Girl.
And now I'm just out here. Being out here.
I'm looking at her like you about to incriminate yourself.
No fucking anything. So I want you to tell them about your date. Not like specifics.
Yeah, it was weird because I usually am, so it was like kind of a last minute thing too. Like I didn't know if I was gonna go or not, so I think that kind of helped, like not having the anxiety building up to it. Like, but I got ready and I just went. Like I was on my way. I did my little, couple shots in the car, how I normally do. Well, I mean, I do that when I go anywhere. That's not really nothing new, but. I don't know. I just did it, and I wasn't nervous. It was weird. I don't know why I wasn't nervous. It was just...
Sometimes I feel like it could just be the person. Like, if they just make you feel comfortable from the beginning, you may not be nervous.
Yeah. But it was fun. We went and got some food. Well, we really got drinks. I got food. That's a whole nother thing, too. He ain't get no food, but I was hungry. I'm like,
and Tashi don't like to eat in front of people.
Especially people I don't know. But I was hungry, and I be a bitch when I'm hungry. So I had to, I was like, all right, one or the other. And yeah, it was fun. We went out to eat. We went to a hookah bar. Jessica joined us for a little while.
Briefly.
That was fun.
She been... Every time she says she going on a date, she's just like, I just want to bring my friends on a date. It worked in her favor this time.
I was like, my friend's coming.
He was cool, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I also like for my friends to lay eyes on people. Just in case, they got to come find you later. Just in case you do something to me. Because, that's my real fear is getting put in somebody's trunk.
Is it?
I'm terrified of somebody taking me.
I wouldn't.
I'm not a full grown.
Move like you scared to be.
Right? Like an idiot.
That's why I'm surprised.
I'd be terrified.
I never knew that.
Terrified.
I feel like I'm more nervous about that than you are. I'm not nervous about being put in somebody's trunk. I'm just... I don't know. I say it all the time. Like, I always know when I'm going to do something. It's the strangest thing. And even if I don't do it, like I thought I was going to do something today and yesterday, and I didn't do it, but I know I'm going to do it with this particular. I don't know why I am like that with people.
Yeah, you just put it in your mind. It's like, you manifesting it. It's like, okay.
Not even that. It's like I know. It's almost like I know. Like after, it only takes a few different encounters for me to be like, I know I'm gonna eventually meet this person.
Like,
and even when even when it came to OnlyFans Bae, I didn't meet him in person until 7 months after we met on Instagram. But I knew I was gonna meet him eventually.
I feel like you just know that some people are like a part of your story.
And we would go months without talking.
I saw this TikTok. This girl was talking about how she feels like she's living in a parallel universe. She said that she was like 23 and she went to bed. And when she woke up, she was 12 and she was in her mom's bed. And she was like freaked out. She said that she got up, went in the bathroom. Her sister was there. Her sister had died. Her sister was there. And she lost it because she saw her sister and didn't realize. She said she had kids, and she said when she went back,
it was a dream.
No, it was. She said it was her real life. Like, it was like one of those TikToks where they're like, "Tell me something that nobody sounds so crazy nobody would believe you." And she said she feels like right now she's living in a parallel universe. And she said at the time that it happened, when she was 23, she had 2 kids. She had a girl and a boy. And she said when she went back to that time, she said she just remembers missing her kids so much. But she couldn't, get the exact details about them. It was she remembered that she missed them, but she didn't remember, their names or, the really, really, detailed details. I believe the shit like that really happens to people. That is freaky. But now she's 20-something, and she has 3 kids, but she has 2 kids. And she said when she had the 2 kids, they were so familiar to her. And she said even now when she meets people, she knows that they're, a part of her story. Which I do believe in reincarnation. I feel like people do life multiple different times. And I feel like you kind of know your story. You know your characters type of thing.
With me growing up in church, you're pretty much raised God is coming back. And I've basically... And my mom has been saying that my whole life. And then to me, someone's been saying that her whole life, and someone was telling. So I feel like more recently I've come to terms that whenever it is I die, like God's return still would not happen yet. Like if you are a Christian or apostolic or Baptist, they basically tell you about when Jesus is coming back, God's going to crack the sky. And I basically made up in my mind, like, I'm not going to live to see that happen. Like, I'll be dead whenever.
Do you believe
Jesus
that you could come back?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't believe that. But I don't have an opinion about what's going to happen at the end.
I feel like whatever you believe to be true can happen.
Yeah.
I say it like that.
Yeah.
Like if you believe in reincarnation and you may reincarnate into something later because that's what you believe. If you believe in a heaven or hell, I believe that if and when Jesus returns, you go into heaven or hell. Like I feel like whatever you believe is what is true to you.
Yeah.
But also, it's one of those things is you're dead. Nope.
Nobody knows.
You not gonna know. Like you gone. I don't know.
Yeah. Religion is just one of those things though where I don't know. But the stuff that people like, even with like little kids who talk about like they've been here before, like I know it was a little boy who told his mom that it's a lot of cases like this, but a little boy who was telling his mom that he saw like a picture of a fire. There was like some fire in Chicago. This building burned down, and he told his mom, or she told, I can't remember. I think it might have been a little boy. He said, "I used to be like I died here. I died in that fire." And she was like, "You died in a fire?" And he was like, "The building was on fire, but I didn't die in the fire. I died because I jumped out the window." And he told her what his name was. It was a lady. It was a black lady. And she did research on it, and that the person was a real person who was in that building, who did not die from a fire, jumped out of the window. And he remembered.
Came back as a boy.
As a little boy. And he, but they say that like kids who have those memories, like sometimes it'll start as early as them being like 2 or 3. They'll just start talking really well, and they'll be able to explain it to you. And the younger they are, the more they remember,
and
because they're like
older.
closer. They get older and they forget. By the time they're like 12, they forgot. That would freak me out. I can't have no kids.
Yeah, I'm like, you have to get the fuck out of here.
Grown ass lady.
I ain't raising no grown ass lady. You got to get up out of my house. Heifer. Hell no.
Whew. But yeah, to end that off, I had a great date. I got flowers. I was very delighted about these flowers. I think delighted is the word that will express that I was very, and it was just a spur of the moment thing. They were walking around with flowers, and he like, let me give this young lady some flowers. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it when you take charge, Daddy.
I love me some flowers, and he got me some coney, baby. It was a
key to a D girl heart right there.
Bruh. All right, we're going to Coney. Thank you.
Thank you
so much for feeding me.
That's when I decided to, I'm head out.
Part ways.
Yeah. I had to go.
And then the night took off from there. But yeah, anyway. It was great. It's been a great week.
That was a whole 12 minutes of random conversation.
I mean, it was good.
I'm glad you had a great date.
Yeah, that was great. Did you have a good time on my date? For the whole...
Honestly, most of the time I was there, I wasn't like... I was on my phone. Like, we weren't, like, talking as a group.
Yeah, no.
And then...
I needed you there for moral support. But when when Jessica first walked in, she's sitting there, and I'm talking to him, and I'm telling him how my... my dad never whooped me. Like, I never got a whooping. And he was like, you just didn't need a whooping. I was like, no, I'm an angel. Or I said
And I
something
started
about
laughing. Mind you, I wasn't listening to their conversation for real. It was like white noise. Like I heard them talking, but I was really just like being on my phone, texting a couple niggas. Like I wasn't really listening, but I heard her say some "I'm an angel." I'm like, that's when I turned around and was like, "You a what,
bitch? Excuse me."
Come again? And then go say it again.
I'm
an angel. Okay, girl.
And that nigga looked at me like. He looked at me like, but bitch, you're a Gemini.
That's really all you need to know when it comes to that.
That too. I'm both of them.
All right, look, stay woke. Nearly 40 missing or endangered children have been rescued by federal and state agents in Georgia, according to authorities. 13 missing children were found, and an additional 26 endangered children were rescued during a 2-week operation dubbed Operation Not Forgotten in Atlanta. The missing children were considered to be some of the most at-risk and challenging recovery cases, and some were likely victims of sex trafficking, child exploitation, and abuse, and had medical or mental health conditions, officials said. 9 people were arrested on the charges, including sex trafficking, parental kidnapping, and custodial interference as well.
Parental kidnapping, like it was their own parents?
I don't know.
I think that's what parental kidnapping is called.
Well, you know they be like taking kids and selling them. That could be what it's talking about. As well as registered sex offender and weapons violations. I had seen in another article that the youngest child that was rescued was 3. And this is one of Georgia's most kids found in one operation, basically. I mean, it's literally an episode of SVU.
Parental kidnapping happens when one parent takes their child without the consent of the other parent. So one parent violates a custody agreement and takes off with the child, or there's no custody agreement in place, that one parent leaves with the child without consent from the other parent. So they were saying that some of these people were selling their kids, basically.
Yeah.
Because they were involved.
That's quite common. I've seen a few episodes of Law and Order where they do that.
Disgusting.
Now
I've seen some true crime where they go missing with the kids, and like they sell them. I just caught 1717.
Oh, you in these double digits.
I caught
That's not a
222
real
today
time
too.
number, really. I mean, I guess it
It's
is
still
if you
just
do a
numbers.
military time.
These
So,
man,
do you feel like, what do you do to ensure that Noelle, how do I want to word this? Like, how do you teach her not to be safe, basically, and like,
I don't know. We're really working on that because my baby is very friendly and has to speak to everybody. At this point, it's just me. She's so small. I don't really know how to teach her how to be wary of people without... You kind of do have to teach your kids how to be scared. Like, I don't necessarily want her to be scared, but if I'm honest, I'm scared. So you kind of have to have that fear in you. I don't know. I mean, it's really just going to be me talking to her. I can't say I'm actively doing anything right now. But my baby will walk up to a stranger and hug them. And she has. Walk up to people and just hi and give them a hug. And in the blink of an eye, somebody will snatch the fuck out of your kid. Especially a little tiny one. I don't know. I mean, it's really just going to be me talking to her. But I feel like right now she's just too young.
Yeah, I don't know what... I do know, like, between me and my mom, we did teach Kennedy things at an early age. Like, don't let people touch you in this area.
I do sing. Me and Noelle sing...
How the song go?
We sing, don't nobody touches my vagina. We just like chanted, nobody touches my vagina.
So you made it up?
My
I'm
vagina.
thinking it's a real song.
No, it's not a real song. And then I told her if somebody touches her vagina, she has to scream and say, I tell my mama! I tell my mama! And then we scream it. I tell my mama! Yeah. Don't touch my vagina. That's how it goes. The end.
Cool song, bro.
Thank you. Look, I'm doing my best with this parenting shit.
So we like, tell an early age about like, if somebody touch you, you need to let us know. Even now, like Kennedy 8 now, so it's to the point where I'll be like, all right, somebody go snatch you up. Like literally, I will say that in Target or Walmart.
Like,
all right, if somebody take you, I don't know. You better stay over here with me. Somebody gonna take you.
My auntie Jamila, she used to be like, when her daughter was real little, and she like walk away, she'd be like, okay, somebody gonna take you, and you're not gonna see me no more.
Yep.
I'd be like, damn, and I do that to Noel. I'd be like, you don't want to see me no more.
Yep, that's what you gotta.
You don't
and they
wanna see me
still
no
walk away.
My thing now with her is the street thing. That's our biggest fight. Cause these niggas in this apartment complex be speeding through this bitch.
And
it's speed bumps again.
and that would for me is when I will hit you for not.
Oh,
listening.
I haven't snatched. I done damn near snatched that girl arm off
because
fucking around
you're
with that
gonna
parking lot.
die. You're gonna get hit and you're going to
Yep.
die, and
Yeah.
it's because you didn't listen.
Yeah. It's very few things that I feel like I really like scream and like put my hands on Noelle. But that street, them cars coming in the stove. Her playing with the stove.
She might need to get looks.
Yeah.
I did it when I was like 7.
No, it's stuff that I have like, and I'm not gonna like whoop her, but I've like popped her leg. Especially that street shit it scares the fuck out of me.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck. But yeah. That can get her a little pop out.
And even now, like I find myself like letting Kennedy get something out the car, cause I'm just like, girl, you left it, you need to go get it. And we do live in an apartment, and I just be like, all right, if it take more than 2 minutes, I'm coming out
not
there.
out there laid out in the middle of the street.
Well, no, she know to look more both ways. It's really just like you never know who watching you.
Snatch you. Yeah. And who know that scares me about being here because I know that I know that people know that I stay here alone with my child. Even when I first moved in and like the neighbors across the hall were like, "Oh, who stays with you?" And after I told them, I was like telling my aunt or somebody, and I was like, I should have said like my husband or my boyfriend or somebody stay with me just in case. But
I mean, literally that video. We might as well play the video.
which one?
That guy that went to that lady's house.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think we should play the whole thing. It was kind of long and ignorant. But yeah,
It
just play
was.
like the beginning.
I gotta send it to you. But even that's just prime example of somebody watching you,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't even know, and just popping up at your damn door. Hold on, let me find it.
All right, I got it.
The upper room.
Please hold. Okay, we're ready.
Hello. I ain't gonna lie, like, you beautiful as hell to me. I was gonna ask, can I? Please, like, you beautiful as hell to me. What? Do you know what's happening? I'm sorry, but damn, like, I don't be seeing you. Plus, I be going back and forth to school. Cause like, I play basketball. I'm trying to make the NBA. I'm in the G League. And I do tattoos too. So like, I'm trying to really fuck with you. Like you fun as fuck. Like when I first seen you up here, I like, damn, she fun. But I live downstairs. Fuck with me though.
Yeah. I don't even want to tattoo. I hear you talking.
You said what?
I hear you talking.
I'm for real. Fuck with me.
I hear you.
I promise you won't regret it. You won't regret fucking with me. I ain't like these other niggas. I got something going for myself, like for real.
I hear you.
For real, fuck. Come here so you can get my number. My phone dead. I'm gonna give you my number.
So, that video, that audio, he's standing outside of her ring on her door. And he comes to her door early AF. Clearly she was asleep. So maybe, I'm assuming it was like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And he's basically like, yeah, I've been seeing you, and I wanted to say what's up. Like, I wanted to get your number. Like, you cute. And it's like, you ain't just been seeing me. You came to my door. So, what?
You decided to pursue that without ever having laid.
We've never had a
real eyes on
conversation.
me.
You've never spoken to me. You never said, hi, how you doing? You're not my neighbor.
He is a neighbor. He said he lived downstairs.
Right, but you don't live upstairs. You have no reason to come upstairs. So how do you know that this is my door? That's creepy.
I mean, I know which ones my fine neighbors. When
it's nighttime and me and Kennedy getting out the car, bitch, we be booking it.
Oh, hell yeah. You should have seen me last night. And I knew somebody was coming, like, to be with. I was gone. It.
And then I also have...
I can't imagine both of you. Running to the damn door.
We be booking it. And I also, like, have a fear of, like, a nigga being mad and showing up at my damn house. Like, I don't know. It's niggas that I know that be... I've had niggas that I know is on the way, but I don't like it when they don't say I'm on the way or I'm outside. And then next thing I know, it's a knock on. I don't like that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I was scared yesterday when I had them kids. I've been real paranoid the past week about that nigga showing up here. But them kids was here the other day, and they were like banging on the closet door out here. Bitch, I thought that nigga was here. I'm like, he gonna get me and the kids. That's not even my kid. He gonna get me and these babies. Yeah, I have that same kind of fear of niggas just showing the fuck up. Why are you looking like that?
But yeah, stay woke. Watch your kids.
Watch your back.
Hide your kids. Hide your wives. Hold their hands. Kennedy still holds my hand, like walking through a store or whatever. Make them. Don't let your kids, don't give them too many responsibilities too young. They don't need to be running in the store. Did your mom ever do that? Like go in the store and get this? Mom, I feel like I might have still been like a little older, like teenage age, but it's predators out here.
Yeah. And you never know how prepared your kid is for some shit. Niggas are out here just preying on.
My mom would definitely send me in the store. She used to have us pumping the gas, like at an early age, just because you don't want to do it. You teaching your kids how to do it.
I mean, pumping the gas. I guess you're right there,
but times is just different.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful. I wouldn't send you to the gas station to pump the gas by yourself.
And it's crazy because my mom, we were in the house by ourselves. We were alone a lot. And we were outside, like, playing by ourselves. And with Kennedy, she'd be like, you need to walk her down to Gabby house. I'm like, 2 houses down?
That nigga is okay.
She is okay. Like, seriously. Like, you can see Gabby backyard from our backyard.
Grandparents so dramatic.
So dramatic. Shit.
She needs help. No, she doesn't. She's fine. Capable. She's totally capable. All right, so... there is a post on Instagram that says, it asks basically, would you be upset? Hold on, let me read it word for word before I misspeak and lie. Okay. It says, is it petty to get upset because your partner reached out to their ex to tell them happy birthday? What you think, Frank?
I was trying to think if I've told an ex happy birthday. And I feel like I don't. I think it just depends on how it ended and how long ago it was. Like if it was your high school girlfriend, shoot, at this point, even college, because I'm coming up on almost 10 years.
You're being out of college?
That's crazy. In like 2 years, it'll be 10 years.
Big MILF vibes.
Because the year I graduated was the year I got pregnant with Kennedy.
Coming up on 10 years. Yeah.
However, I think it depends on the ex. Like, the guy I talked to in college, I don't like any of the pictures that his wife is in.
That's
Is
petty.
it weird?
It's a little petty.
That was a girl after me, so I just kind of feel like, damn, so close. That could have been me.
Yeah, that one, my nigga couldn't talk to you. He couldn't wish you a happy birthday.
And I feel like
Cause you got
they pretty much have been together like since 2000. That had to have been like 2000. I'm gonna just say 11-ish, or started dating around that time. And me and him were still like kind of cordial. I feel like he was still trying to get some ass, to be honest. Because even when they was together, he would be like, "Oh, I got you a graduation gift." He kept saying it, like, but I had another nigga at the time, so I just used to be like, "Oh, whatever." Like, but he likes my pictures. He likes Kennedy's pictures. I don't like his back if his wife is in them. So I'm gonna say no, because I'm sure I have wished him a happy birthday, but I haven't in a long.
But it wasn't from just like I feel like it's people who
I don't be wishing that many niggas happy birthday.
I'm very
more.
like thoughtful with stuff like that. Like if I remember, I'll tell you happy birthday. But it depends. It does. It depends on the ex. It depends on the relationship. It depends on if y'all still have any kind of like friendship or ties. Because I don't necessarily feel like it's even wrong to. I'm not gonna say be friends, like talk all the time with an ex, but I don't feel like it's necessarily wrong to like not ever talk to them. Like if you talk to them, I'm not gonna be mad that y'all had a conversation. Because just because it didn't work out doesn't mean that y'all still. I don't know, a certain stuff that you might be able to go to them for. That might be a good plug.
Do you have an ex that you're cordial with and would tell happy birthday?
I only have one ex.
Or even somebody you talk to?
Mm-hmm. I still talk, but you know I talk to all my old niggas.
Dumb question.
I talk to.
Damn. Sorry, y'all. My phone rang. I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to do that either. Put it on freaking airplane mode. Okay, sorry. We're back.
Yeah, I still talk to. I mean, I don't talk to all the niggas that I used to talk to, but
also I think it matters on how did you say happy birthday. Was it just on Facebook?
or were you
Facebook
like
tell you when it's everybody's birthday, or did you send a text? That text can open up some things. But if it's just on Facebook or Instagram, or you like the post and say happy birthday, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
yeah
But
on the post? Definitely not.
But you also got to be secure in your relationship too, to know that.
If you open up the but if you text them and you be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for your life, I'm so happy for another year, I'm so grateful that I know you,
My friends don't even do all that.
then we gonna have
Them
a
bitches
problem.
be like happy birthday.
Then we gonna have a problem.
Okay. So both of our answers was no, but until it happens, I don't know.
If I had a man, I wouldn't do. If I had a man, I wouldn't move how I move. But I ain't got no niggas, so I do what the fuck I want to. At all
I'm
times.
also mindful of feelings. Like, you know your person, and if you think that it's gonna cause
Upset them.
an issue, then you shouldn't do it. And also, like, say happy birthday for what? I mean, that just
That's
get
true.
into like following. Like, are you really following all your exes? I don't know.
Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody I was talking to recently, and I was basically like, I still follow. Like, it's half of the people who watch my story every day are niggas I used to talk to. Because I don't. He was saying how he blocks people.
And we different in that sense because I unfollow them.
Yeah, if it's somebody,
I'm not gonna block you, but I don't necessarily feel, especially if it didn't go nowhere, like in the talking phases and niggas just ask for your Instagram because they trying to see some pictures. They follow me, I don't follow them. Let me put it like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care either way, but I also am not good at closing doors. I've never had a reason to. If I had a man, I wouldn't move like that. Like I wouldn't. Because it's basically me keeping my options open always to go backwards. And I love going backwards. So If I had a man, I would have to get to deleting and moving the fuck around and not wishing niggas happy birthday every year. Sorry.
So you
old
text
hoes.
all your old hoes happy birthday?
Most of them.
Text or like on Facebook?
We're not friends on Facebook. Like, that's a little... Now you're just going too far. I usually text them. Sometimes I call them.
Girl, I be forgetting my friends' birthdays.
Yeah, nah. I be remembering. I got some of them saved on my phone.
Well, I don't forget my friends' birthdays, but Z, I love you, Z. I'm sure you're not listening, but I know she supports me. I miss her birthday every year.
That's terrible.
She doesn't have it on Facebook.
So this year, my friend Kristen, she doesn't live here anymore, and she...
and it be by like days.
Yes.
Like it just pops in my mind.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, I miss Z's birthday.
She did it on my birthday. So me, Kristen, and Christina used to be like a trio. We used to work together. And on my birthday this year, Kristen, she's not on Facebook anymore. So she texted me like a few days after my birthday. Was like, I'm so sorry. And then Christina called me a couple days after Kristen's birthday and was like, I fucking forgot Kristen's birthday. I'm like, I forgot her birthday too.
So Z is on Facebook, but she doesn't have her birthday on Facebook. And she never like posts like, I'm 30 or whatever. No, she younger than me, so she might be like 28, 29. But on my birthday, her husband sent me $100 or whatever. Like they always
is horrible.
That's like my.
You need to put it in your calendar.
It is in my calendar request. I need help with my phone.
Girl, I do
my
it.
Calendar. It's in my phone.
have an
It's
alert?
her birthday, but it doesn't alert or nothing comes
That's a
up.
setting. I'll help you.
Yeah. So literally 3 days later, I believe her birthday August 12th. And I had just sent her $100 Nordstrom gift card. I was like, check your email. She was like, oh my God, you sent me that. But she look out for me every year. She always gives. I'm like, my best friends don't even give me no damn $100 on my birthday. And she always gives me something. So I'm like, and I usually buy her kids Christmas gifts. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I miss her birthday it's bad.
Okay. It's the thought that counts. It's just because she can charge it to your head, not your heart.
Yeah, it's your fault for not having it on Facebook.
Can you please put your goddamn birthday on Facebook?
It's not
Z?
that hard. God damn. Shit. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
I think you had the next one too.
What are we talking about? I don't know.
That's why I said we could call Dara so.
And
that's why I was laughing because he texted me and said, "Tell Tashi don't call me on no bullshit."
Of course I'm gonna call him on some bullshit. Do you want? Hold please. Family meeting really fast to figure.
Okay, so we have a call-in guest. What's your name? What's your sign?
Hey, it's D13. I'm repping Pisces gang, baby. What's happening? What up, though?
What up, dude? Okay, so this is what happened. This nigga had hit me up. First of all, I had forgot I had Hinge on my phone because I don't be on there. I don't be on there. So I had got a notification like such and such sent you a message. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go to the message. He asked for my number. I'm like, yeah, I don't be on here. I gave him my number. And my man's, he came off like out the gate, like dick pics with his face in it. I was like, whoa. I was like, hold on. And I'm like, wow, you came on you are aggressive. Like, I wasn't ready. And I was like, yeah, this nigga, he might be a little too much for me. But I'm like, dang, his dick is kind of big. So, like, maybe not me, but maybe my friend might, she might be a little more down with to get down to me. So I text him like, hey, you came out pretty strong for me, but if you want to, I could put you on my friend. And he was like, all right, send me some pictures. So I sent him a couple pictures. And he was like, yeah, she cute. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give you her number. That nigga took the bait And he done text and call within an hour. And don't call it a matchmake, but this could be your husband, Tashi. It was you. I sent him your pictures.
God damn it, Jessica. Why did you tell them that I have the big dick nigga calling me?
Damn. She say she your fan. Yo Gotti voice.
So Darius,
What's happening?
would you take the bait?
What? Yeah. Has that ever happened to you?
Nah, I ain't had no shit like that happen to me. But I mean, I can't necessarily speak for Tashi, but I guess he eliminating the whole conversation of what do you want out of this or where do you here for? He
didn't send me his dick, though.
Like,
Girl, it was like
if he sent her the pic and was basically like, yeah, well, pass it along to your friend. It's gonna be the same shit. Like, she ain't gonna come to you like, hey, how you doing, this? Like,
I don't know.
Same shit.
But he also called me, and Jessica said she.
Yeah, he never called. So he was like, oh, hey. And it was like, hey. And he was like, you cute. I was like, yeah, you kind of fine. And he was like, send me some pictures. So you know me. I'm like, oh, I was just in Charlotte. Look at me at this winery. And I was like, I don't remember what I said after that. And then both of the pictures he sent, he was naked. I was like ass naked taking a selfie with his dick out. I was like, oh my god,
face all in the camera.
I was shocked. I was appalled. And here goes
the shit y'all talk about on the Lord's Day, man.
Here goes Janae. Teach me your ways. Let Janae tell it I got a Snapchat premium.
Bruh, I forgot about Snapchat premium.
But we were discussing like, dang, well, niggas definitely share females. And I'm not about to let you sit up on this platform and say
and tell a bold-faced lie.
Okay, I ain't one.
So I guess, is this any different? I feel like this the same thing, right?
Nah, it ain't no different. It ain't no different than, you know, back in the day, a nigga hit a little runner and be like, hey, bro.
Or be like, I got a friend for you.
Yeah, you gotta hit her. Or, hey, baby girl, I got a homie for you. It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's just digital.
It's digital, and
It's
we're women,
man.
so niggas look at us like, oh my god, you saw his dick and you showed it to your friend, and now they're. I feel like
man, y'all the king, the queens of the group chats and the show the dick pic. That's what y'all do.
Yeah, but not
It ain't
usually,
cool
so
for
our
niggas
friends
to do
can get
that,
in
but-
too.
Hey, if I die tomorrow, delete my text messages from Tashi.
Bruh.
Don't let nobody get a hold of them.
Dangerous.
It's
Your mama gonna be like, where's Jessica's phone?
It's
Like right here.
It's
Bruh,
disgusting.
don't you dare. It's foul.
And I'm not like this with none of my other friends.
You can't.
Do you text your other friends the way you be texting me?
No.
I'm like, what is it about me? I'm just trying to figure how do we get here?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just know you actually want to see the shit. You be as interested as I am. My other friends be like, I don't want to see that. I'm like, Jessica, do you want to see it?
Tashi was like, he recorded it and you didn't send it to me?
Bruh, you didn't send it to me right the fuck away?
I was like, damn, I ain't even looked at it yet.
You should have did that before you put your clothes on.
She was offended.
I was very offended. I saw it though.
You nasty.
Live in HD.
Tashi, if that's what you into, man.
I am into it. I want to see all my friends fuck.
You're disgusting.
I want to watch.
I ain't never seen you have sex.
I thought about setting my camera up next
Girl,
next
I
time.
was asleep.
But I feel like I know. It's a live recording, so. But that's also very much an invasion of a nigga.
Yeah, you need consent.
Yeah, and I can't. It would have been really fucked up.
No, you got to do it like on Pornhub when they be doing the shit, and you can see the girl, but you can't see nothing on the nigga but his shoulders. Like, you don't see nothing.
But his shoulders. You know, I kind of stopped watching Pornhub. I feel like it's nothing left for me to see on there. Nothing.
Yep, time to move on.
And X and X, they about to be next. So I don't know. Well, what do you do after that?
Do you think it's fucked up to? So
You
like,
gotta
that's
give it
what
a break,
men
man.
do.
Let
Men
that
do
shit
that.
reload.
They pass on they bitches after they fuck them. I feel like for me, I would do that too.
Not all niggas and not all bitches.
No, yeah, not all, but it's a thing that happens. But I feel like I would pass on a nigga if he like If my friend was in need of...
But this high
Well,
key, the
he
second
can
time
provide.
this has happened for you where somebody was like, you should talk to my friend because
Yeah.
I'm not the one.
Yeah.
But she could be the one.
I think my friends just tired of me. They so tired of me being alone. They so tired of me on my own. They be like, please, somebody come get this bitch out the streets. Oh my God.
Honestly, I just thought I wasn't freaky enough for him. He came out the gate running, and I just wasn't ready, and I'm okay with saying it.
We gonna see what happens. I'm currently a little occupied.
Yeah. So there's Tasha. Okay, what is you doing back there?
Yeah, what the hell?
Is that a bird?
Me?
Yes.
That bird is loud.
Man, I'm outside.
Bruh, control the nature.
Let me move this
Man,
away.
God's creation.
Let me turn you down. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit.
Yeah. Next
While
caller.
she talking.
But this kind of came up before you went on your date, so
Yeah.
you know what I say? Gots to see you through, my boy. Gots to see you through.
We gonna see. I mean, I'm not in a position to say yes or no to anything. Shit, I'm on the road now. Take me on a date. I want to go on a date better than my date yesterday.
That might be hard to top, cause I won't be.
And
there.
my friend coming.
Okay, I'm not going on all your dates. That is not
But
the
he
new
already
normal.
knows you.
Girl, it's giving me third.
Why don't you want to come?
Not
on
third
my
wheel, just third.
Why don't you want to come on my dates with me?
Cause shit can get real and let's stay all down.
Yeah, you scared of what might happen. That's what it is.
I don't
see.
know.
Your friend is a freak, there.
I am not.
I was just about to say, you gonna get here with your friend can come too.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That nigga did say your friend could come. He was down for me to be at all the events after the cigar bar. But your girl be tired. I'm not staying up all night.
Bitch, I wasn't staying up all night. I was like, okay, that's enough. I had to put my foot down. I hate when niggas try to drag me around on a dummy mission. I'm like, that's enough. I'm tired. He was tired too. I'm like, it's time to go. We about to go sit down somewhere. Okay. All right, Darius. You got any more questions, Jessica?
Nope.
All right, Darius. Thanks for calling.
Love
You already know it. Y'all be careful out here.
It's hard out here in these streets.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you, be careful.
I'll be real careful. You be careful too out in that nature, out in the wilderness.
You know it.
Don't get got by a bird. They kind of loud.
These mosquitoes deadly, bro. We good.
Nah, that they are. For sure, we'll holler.
Alright.
I definitely, I feel like niggas are real quick to pass off a bitch. But I feel like it's not because, oh my God, bro, I just feel like y'all would be great together. It's because that bitch did something.
Do they
something
pass them off, or
strange.
do it more so be like, yeah, I fucked with her, but I don't care if you do?
I think they do both.
I ain't never been passed off.
How you know?
Because none of my niggas ever know each other. Like,
None of my niggas know each other either.
Ever. Like, never, ever.
I don't know. We'll see. Look, you'll hear about it on the Patreon.
Period.
About what's to come for.
Yeah, that's definitely for the Patreon.
All of this. Right now. Yeah.
All right. I got a scenario.
What's your scenario?
Well, or something.
Not
A
necessarily
question.
scenario.
A listener letter.
Okay.
My husband is mourning his dead mistress. 3 months ago, the woman who was having an affair with my husband died suddenly from an accident. I found out about the affair only 2 days after her funeral. I thought she was simply a coworker, and I was wondering why my husband was so disturbed and emotional. He quit his job, saying it was too traumatic to go to work. She was in the early weeks of pregnancy when she died, and my husband doesn't know whether he or her husband was the father. So on top of everything, he's grieving for a baby, which may or may not have been his. I find it extremely difficult to be emotionally supportive when he wakes up at 3 a.m. crying and trembling, yet I don't have the heart to yell at him like I want to. He says she's dead, so there's no reason for me to feel jealous or threatened, and asks for my understanding as he grieves. We barely talked those last weeks because I don't know how to respond to my husband when he cries and said he misses her and wishes she was here. Then also how much he loves me and that he never intended to leave me. I asked him to visit a marriage therapist together, and he said he's not ready to work on our marriage, and he thinks he needs to see a grief therapist instead. Do I need to give him time to mourn the loss of his mistress, or should I demand he focus on our marriage?
I know you fucking lying.
That's what it says. I didn't make it up. Doop, there it is.
He can go to hell with that bitch.
Oh, shit. And the baby.
With your family.
Woo!
Go live with them. Cry me a river, bitch. The fuck? What the fuck do I look like?
Boo-boo. The motherfucker.
Boo, right on your forehead. And she don't got the heart. You don't have the heart. The heart. You ain't got the heart to yell at him. Girl. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Her husband is grieving.
That sounds like a him problem. That sounds like a problem that you got yourself into.
I feel like... Whew, that was a lot. I feel like, how can he work on the marriage if he's grieving? I do agree with him there. It's no way he can work on the marriage.
How long were they together for him to be this goddamn upset?
I feel like I've been I mean...
I would absolutely leave my husband for that. Or tell him to get the fuck out of my house.
But we both know that you can know someone a short amount of time and still be grieving.
Absolutely. But I feel like you're not going to grieve in here. You're not going to grieve with me. I'm not about to help you through this. Because you got yourself into it. So you got to deal with your feelings by yourself. Because now I have feelings about the situation that I have to deal with alone because you're grieving. And I'm supposed to watch you be upset about the bitch that you... This man can kindly...
You want to know where the whole story had
hell.
me fucked up at?
The husband?
He quit his job. Because, bitch,
Bruh.
I know you fucking lying. You gonna quit your job? You grieving? Whatever. You fell in love with her? I probably like the nigga in my DMs on Facebook. Just
Your
saying.
husband?
But you quit your job? Our livelihood?
It's too traumatic.
It's too traumatic for you to work? You was sure on time when y'all was fucking? What? You quit your job? That's crazy.
I never heard of such a thing.
That's a strange activity.
That? What the fuck?
So you automatically leaving?
I might not.
Because we've talked about cheating, and
Right. I might not.
We don't always we don't believe that cheating is necessarily
Always a deal breaker. Yeah, that's not what it is. It's the whole situation, and it's not that I would leave him for good, like divorce him.
But you need some.
But I would leave. Yeah, like I wouldn't leave. I'm staying in my fucking house. You gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out of my house and get out of my face.
Job no way. So
go figure it out. Absolutely not.
Do you agree that he can not fully dedicate his life to his marriage?
Yeah, because he already wasn't dedicating his life to his marriage.
That part.
It's not like it's new that he's not working on his marriage. He don't give a... And I can say that, like, okay, yeah, you're grieving. Like, that's fair and fine. You're grieving a loss, and you... Outside of that, it is hard to deal with other things. But you weren't ever fully invested in this marriage to begin with.
This is when I
Or at
really
least
would
we
like
have
to
a-
know, like, his side, because what was going on in your marriage to even get you to cheat? And she was married too, so they both are burnt. And if anything, maybe you should talk to her husband. Maybe you can get some answers.
Or some love.
Something.
He needs some comfort too. He's grieving.
He is grieving.
She should go help him. She should go rub his back. Be a shoulder to cry on.
Cry me a river.
And that nigga can go
Oh.
cry at the cemetery.
That's a lot.
Go talk to your bitch. Cause you're not gonna cry on my shoulder. You're not. You just not.
And it's like one of those things where, like, I love you, but I'm mad at you.
Yeah. Yes. Like, I want to be there for you.
And you just don't have answers. Especially the husband. The husband who wife that died.
Bruh. Ooh,
That's
girl.
a lot.
I'm
And as we're
triggered.
talking about this, I'm thinking of other things, and I'm like, I wasn't even comparing the two.
I'm triggered.
That's a lot.
Triggered. No answers. No closure. Just gone. She just gone. And that could possibly be your baby too. Don't nobody know. Just gone.
They should have did a blood test.
They probably still can.
Oh.
Get the fetus out. Well, it says she was in the early stages, so.
Yeah, it would have had to be a blood test. I mean, the body is buried. They had the funeral.
They can,
Dig it back up just to see who the dead baby belonged to. Ain't nobody gonna do all that.
that shit gonna haunt them the rest of their lives.
They should have did it before she died.
I wonder how she died.
Well, the husband probably didn't know about the dude either, so he probably just felt it was his baby.
I wonder if he found, if
Must
he
have been
know.
a car accident or something.
Or COVID.
It's
I wonder
an
if he know.
accident.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder if, oh, that's terrible. Oh, Lord. I wonder if he knows.
I know you didn't watch Power, but there's a scene in Power where Angie died, and that was
Angie died?
yes, girl.
That's
Angie
sad.
was killed by someone. Oh shit, she was killed by Tommy. Tommy killed Angie.
Oh, I feel like I knew that.
And Ghost was grieving. Now him and Tasha, they ain't been together in forever. And then basically Ghost was like, Tasha, for God's sake, I'm grieving, or something to that nature. Basically, like
the love
yeah,
of my life.
basically he literally said, I just lost the love of my life. He says that to Tasha, and she just looking like. Look, Janae voice. Okay.
The fuck am I supposed to do with that information?
But yeah, he was like, for God's sakes, I just lost the love of my life, Tasha. And I was just like, oh, I would have killed Ghost.
Bruh.
And I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she went so many seasons and didn't kill that nigga, because the ultimate disrespect. But what advice do you have for her? So you say that she should kick him out.
Yes. Because that shit ain't doing nothing but affecting her mental health. Fucking her up. And she ain't had nothing to do with it.
I think she's being too nice.
Absolutely.
And your husband deserves to know how you feel. And
He not the only one who got feelings around this beach.
even though you're not grieving, you're definitely
I mean, you're grieving what you thought your relationship was.
yeah, like you were married to this man, and you find out not only is he having an affair, but he could have gotten somebody else pregnant. So lucky for you, the bitch is dead, because that would have been even worse. Imagine that would have been worse. What's worse, her dying or you finding out she's pregnant?
Yeah.
So
finding out she
your
pregnant
marriage
after she
can
died.
possibly be saved because she's dead now. However, I'm just saying. I'm being honest. Your marriage could possibly be saved because she's dead now. However, you need to let him know how you feel. And I get that you feel sad. Like, you know, I get that you're sad that he's sad.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like, he violated y'all vows. And you deserve to be heard. And I feel like the reason he's not focused on the marriage and not willing to go to therapy and not willing to hear your side and how you feel is because you being too damn nice. And he need a wake up call. And
that needs to be you not being there.
And
y'all not being there together.
You need to show him better than you can tell him.
Show him what it feel like to lose both of y'all.
Yep. Cause I'm here, she ain't. And it's all this grieving you doing, she's never coming back. So now what?
Get over it. Get the fuck over it. I would, bitch, you know I don't condone domestic violence. I would fuck that nigga up. What the fuck are you crying? I would turn into the bitch off of Diary of a
Stop blowing those bubbles.
You look fucking ridiculous. Why are you crying?
That's a lot.
Bruh,
We
blow that
live
nigga,
together.
blow his shit out. I'd be karate chopping that nigga in the throat in his sleep, bitch. You
Waking
think your
up
fit? Wake the fuck up.
And look for a goddamn job. No, you lying.
Hey, you lost your motherfucking mind. Will he come home and tell you that he quit his job? Nigga. This motherfucker playing with me. What?
That's crazy. I wonder if they have kids.
Oh my god.
Mommy, what's wrong with Daddy?
Your dad's a fucking whore. He's upset that his fucking whore.
Why is Daddy crying?
He's upset that his whore died.
Daddy, are you okay?
You know
Bruh.
what? You can go with him. Both of you. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, you gotta take the kids too.
Get the fuck out of my
and
house.
tell them what happened.
Cause I need space. Fuck out of my face. Girl, heavy on the tub.
Cheeks. Got a jam of the week. I'm still listening to Drake.
Girl, me too.
Oh. So I know last time my jam of the week was Poppy's Home, but this week is Into Deep. Into Deep, baby.
Into Deep. Into Deep.
Anyway,
Into Deep.
Got some bad bitches that'll fuck me for that AP.
Hey.
Jump me for that AP.
Hey. Hey.
Some.
So I think my jam of the
20,
week, I still been listening to Drake. So today I had a real good listen at the grocery store to 7 a.m. on Bridal Path. And I fucks with it. It goes hard.
Pipe Down, go
Pipe
hard
Down
too.
Bitch, that's my top 3. I'm trying not to, because I definitely said Pipe Down last week.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I think we did. We did
I
like
feel
3
like
each
last week I was still in the early of the CD.
Yeah.
And this week has been like the second half. And it's some shit on that second half.
My favorite is still In the Bible. I can't get off that song.
Man.
And Pipe Down is probably close second. Just in like, I feel like an easy listening type of thing. Like, not like he going hard as hell in the song, but like, I feel like
Definitely
in the Bible is
rapping a little
relatable.
more on the second half.
Yeah. But I feel like in the Bible is, I can relate. I like
love
it.
TSU too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Pipe Down I can relate to. How deep I gotta dig for you to pipe down.
Well, that's it for this week, guys.
Oh, bitch, we didn't tell them that we're doing caroling this year.
Oh. I didn't know you really wanted to bring that up. We should wait closer to
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Look,
forget.
more information on the Patreon.
We have it's like, I know I say it every week, but we got so much stuff coming on. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Bitch, just get excited.
We're gonna put that on the caroling list.
Oh, woo! I'm gonna start a countdown. Tashi gonna start a Can you start a countdown on Instagram? We're counting down. Major news. DJ Khaled voice. October. So what week would that? What day would that episode come out?
I think the 6th.
I think it's 6. Countdown begins. The next time you hear our voices, just know it's gonna be lit.
And we into deep.
It's gonna be lit. Y'all gonna be like, what? They doing this, and then we doing this, and then they got this. Wow, wow, wow. Drop on the clues bombs. Into deep, baby. I was anyway. But that's it for this week. Should we? Should we? I would tell y'all about next week, but y'all just find out next week.
Yeah, you know, Jessica can't keep hold no water.
But just know that October 6th, when you hear us, y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna know. You just gotta wait and see. We just putting the tip in. You just gotta wait and see.
Let me just put the tip in.
It's the tip. All right. That's it for this week, y'all. What up, though?
What up, though?